just realized here, I have realized I left out one important thing in my previous tutorials. Gold farming. So I have lined up the Rathian quest. These egg quests are actually decent for farming gold, if you know how to do them. This is the more difficult of the two. It usually gives you a gold egg, I believe. And, excellent. Basically, if you have this area, great. If not, you will want to get it. Trying to remember my way around here. It is this way. And, you know, you run out, you steal the egg, and you have to make your way back to a camp. Now, the first few times I've done this map, I thought I could come back this way with the egg. You cannot. There's two very easy ways to do it. Either bring your ghillie mantle or kill the Rathian. But I am going to start with the ghillie mantle, pop an energy drink, find my ghillie mantle, grab the wyvern egg, and run like heck, because if she notices you at all, she will just hover over you. Now, I've heard people say that you can jump off there, and you can, but you run a high risk of it breaking and dropping it. I do like that they added that you can dodge roll while carrying a egg. So I'm just gonna work this down. You'll have to excuse me for the prolonged silence. My son decided, well, my son got scratched by a cat. I want to take the roundabout way here. Usually you're going to want to plan your route better than I have. Just because it makes things so much easier. As stated, I'm just running. I probably should have gone to one of the other camps, but just hold run and try and find as many of these slides as you can. Because they make things a little bit easier. You can climb up vertical walls. As you can tell, the Rathian just noticed me. Probably not very happy right now. But had I done the ghillie suit properly, I would have been back that way in advance. But what you're going to want to do is find it. And realistically, you can just keep running, and it won't do anything. I mean, you have to dodge side to side occasionally, but I figured I'd put this one in. There's two really easy ways. This one you can do down low rank. The other one you kind of have to do at high rank. And I'll finish this quest and then show that one. But basically you just do this twice and reroute yourself. Terribly sorry. Forgot that I had my phone alarm set. So you come to the supply box and hit X while holding the egg and you can deliver it. That's one. This one requires two. Actually, most of them require multiples. The other way to make this one much easier is just to murder the Rathians straight up. I always do this one the wrong way. It's this way. I always try and go the wrong way. No, I'm not fond of trying to murder her. Just because I am so much higher rank. Down that way. To the right. Sit down to the right. You'll notice she'll get closer as she goes. It's okay, Moose. You know the kitty scratched you. Yeah, you gotta love the sliding. Makes everything a little bit easier. Now there are time saves and skips for everything, and I'm sure there are people who have found the easy ways to exploit them. But I'm just going to run this way. And enjoy the beautiful music of a Rathian trying to find me. Because I've stolen the fruit of her loin, so to speak. Wish I would have gone this way the first time with the Ghillie Man until we'd already be done with this. These people find these quests very annoying to do. Just because they do take a little bit of planning and knowledge of the area. But that's that. It's like 1,000 for that, 1,000 on the other end, and you get a bunch of points for it. Because the eggs are worth some of that. So that's the quest. Super simple. Sorry about the quiet in the middle. As I said, my son got hurt, but if you see that egg's worth 1,000 and it gave me 2 of them. Not the most efficient way, but when you're low rank and you have the Ghillie Mantle and you need just a little bit of cash, that works. The other way doesn't show up until you are in high rank. Well, actually, yeah. You just need to have the Forgotten Veil. I do it in high rank because it's better, in my opinion, and works a little bit faster. You'll want to have both camps unlocked for the Forgotten Veil. There are only 2 at the current time, which I looked up and down when I first started to try and find the other 2 there, and the other 2 in the Coral Highlands. Those 2 only have 2. It's kind of confusing in that regard as to why they decided to do that, but and I'm putting these flash bugs and the flash pods away just because I'm going to get more of them and I know it. So we are going to go to the world map, to the Rotten Vale, the central camp. And this is by far the fastest way to make a couple 100,000 monies. You could probably spam it for a day and hit that million Zenny mark if you really wanted to. That kind of patience I don't normally have. It's also a way you can get the Petrocanth, which is a reskinned Coelacanth. Which I really wish they just had the plain Coelacanth in here, but there's a possibility of this being a post-apocalyptic future or something. Who knows? Nobody's really gone into Mega Theory to address that. Or if they have, I haven't paid attention to it. Loading time, loading time, loading time. That would be my son in the background. He's excitable, just woke up from his nap not that long ago. His sister will be getting here soonish. At which point I'll make sure to end the stream, because, you know, two toddlers are crazy. Love them to death. But okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to come down the lower path up here. I'm just kind of ignoring stuff. There's two ways to get to it. You can either go down this way, and if you're looking for minerals in high rank, there's these here. And then there's another one down there, right by the entrance. But if you're just looking for the money, instead of when you come out, turn left and go to the Odogoron spawn area. And just for the ease, you just come down here. Oh great, the fisherman's here. If he's here, you might be able to talk to him and get some stuff, but there's also minerals in here and flash bugs. Flash bugs and bait bugs. Bone pile, flash bug, there's minerals down there. Minerals here. So you're gonna want to, if I can find it, click the capture net, because there's a crate that shows up there that you can farm for monies. Well, not monies, points, but basically, fishing for catfish. And if I remember right, each one of these scales is worth 1,000. I figured out pretty quickly that if you aim for their tail, they'll bite almost instantly. And this works with just about any fish. You get just behind them. Huh. It's the one time that theory doesn't work. But if that fails, you've got your handy dandy backup for this one. Take time to grab about 12 bats, in case you want to turn your house into bat cave. Now, as I say, if you come up here, there's this guy. Occasionally he'll spawn with a thing on its back that'll fly, and it almost always either gets stuck right in there or over on that wall. Grab a bait bug just in case. Now, it may seem like, oh, it's just a few, but no, there's actually more of those fish over here. Now, over by that waterfall at the back, sometimes you'll see your Petrocanth. This one you actually have to fish for them. But in less time than it takes to do the other quest, I've already made about 10 times the money. and it don't take long. It just takes practice and doing. I mean, the gold scales are what they are. They're a trade item. You can't really use them. I wish they'd let us do things like make glared armor or really anything. But Capcom's still getting the hang of this. I don't like bashing on Capcom though. You know, they're still doing free updates for the game. There we go. And it's done. But in that small amount of time, I've gotten 5,000 monies as opposed to the 2,000. Now by now, the first pond over here should have respawned. Nope. But then you can just go mine your stuff, pick up flash bugs, all that stuff. Sell some flash pods, check out this thing, we carry our cargo, and boom. Come back here. Yeah, it's just a pretty simple feedback loop where, you know, pretty good about it, and you're trying to do it, you can make your money back pretty quick. Easy to get points in this cave. And that's that. I'm up a significant amount of money and can build my thing. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day, night, or whatever you choose to watch this. Like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you. I doubt anyone's watching though.
Well, you never know. You get people to talk and watch.
Yeah.